Welcome to Power User with Crash Longshawns. That's me. Our previous video was our Novice Power Apps home review, and now we're actually going to dive into the next, which is our Power Apps Studio. With that said, let's get started and jump over the computer. Now that we're at the computer, you'll see once again we're at Office 365 Home, and we're going to go ahead and click on either the Power Apps icon or all apps and click on Power Apps. And with Power Apps, when it opens up, you'll be at the Home portal. And in the Home, you have various ways or various options where you can create a blank canvas app. You can do it from the Home, in the apps, or on Create. So we're going to go ahead and click on Canvas App from Blank. You have the option of a tablet or a phone. In our case, we're going to do a tablet because it gives us the most real estate. But in a phone layout, it is the layout for a phone. And that would be for whatever you need it for, that if you're going to have people actually filling something out on the phone. If you pick a phone, it can't be later on turned into a tablet. Or if you pick a tablet, it can't be later on turned into a phone layout. We're going to go ahead and give it a name. We're going to give this a name of Novice Power Apps Series. And we're going to go ahead and hit Create. Going to get things ready here. We're just waiting for it. There it is. And it just has your welcome. Here are a few that starter building. You can create a form, create a gallery. We're going to go ahead and skip that for now. And now we have our actual studio, our Power App Studio. We have our app. So we're just going to kind of go over what is actually in here. Not going to do any building quite yet. Just going to cover what's all around. So on the left-hand side, we got our little collapsibles. You got our icons, but so that way you can kind of see what they are. We have our tree view, which tree view allows us to see screens and our controls that we're putting inside each screen. We also have the app, which is like we got a start screen and on start tend to be the two biggest that we'll be utilizing. You also have insert, where you can also insert some buttons, text, the icons from here. We also have data. Data is where we're going to be actually connecting to data. So if we need to connect it to Excel or SharePoint, in our videos, we're going to be focusing on the SharePoint data connector and also some Office 365 user data connector. Media, you can upload images, audio files to use in your app. There is a 200 megabyte limit, and upload media files no larger than 64 megabytes. And then advanced tools, you can see that there is advanced tools for monitoring and testing. That kind of helps out on our little side over here with our expand to show the names and then all the tree view. On our right-hand side, we got our little properties pane, which that'll show the properties of the app object, what you're on. So you got the screen properties, you could have control properties, with our labels, all that stuff. So this will come in handy. We got properties, advanced. So we'll get into more of those as we go on through the series and building. Up here with our app, we have what our controls are for that particular item. So for our app, we have various controls: back, enable, confirm exit, on start, start screen. You'll see that we're going to use on start and start screen a fair amount. We have ability to write functions, so very Excel based. There is some little nuances that you're going to get used to that's not quite straight that I feel Excel-ish. It's a little bit more of a mixture between Power Apps and Excel, but it's getting closer and closer as time moves on. Above that, if we just go to the screen, up here we got a new screen. You can add new screens, blank scrollable list. I have some that are even landscape, portrait, various different screens that you can pick from. You do have a theme, so you can have different themes that you can pick. In insert, this is where we're going to have our controls. We have a label, buttons, text, which we'll get into more of these inputs, galleries, data table forms, media, charts, icons. You can do basic custom, which we'll talk about components later on. Again, AI Builder, some mixed reality. You can view different things, your data sources, media, collections, variables, advanced actions, collect, remove, unvisible, and hidden, Power Automate, and then even settings, which in here you can look at the general, so icon, the name, saving, data row limit, you got the display, landscape, upcoming features that you can look at, preview, experimental, and those that have been retired, and then even support showing all that. So with that, we kind of got, again, a real quick overview of what is in here. We also do have where you have an app checker, you got an undo, redo. You can also play just a preview of it, what you're building, and then share with others, and you learn. So a whole lot of things in here, but we're going to get into that more and more as we progress through the Novice Power App series. Hope you liked the video. Continue to grow along here as you learn Power Apps. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. If you want to and haven't yet, please check out the other videos. We've got the Novice SharePoint, MS Forms, and Power Automate out there that you can review. Thank you for stopping by. Until next time, keep learning.